So, what we're gonna do today is we got a lot of the stuff taken care of yesterday. Gotta tighten that bolt down, put that bolt back in. So I gotta tighten this bolt back down, and there's a bolt up here. So this electrical bracket can get screwed back in. That bolt's there, so I can put that back in. The only reason why I had to take that out was so I can get these, get to these nuts here on the upper control arm. That was yesterday. I'll show you all that today later when I take apart the other side. But for now, let's get these these inner and outer tie rods out, and then I'll show you how to take them off and put them back on without having to really mess up the alignment too much. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I figured I'll show you the parts we're gonna be putting on today. Here's the table. This is the passenger side upper control arm. This is part of the pitman arm assembly. Two pitman arms. Front pitman arms. The passenger side stabilizer link. And these are for driver side, passenger side. I don't know, I think it's the center connector for the ball joints. They kind of all look the same. Let's see the numbers. Okay, here's two of the same. Here's two of the same number, so they're not the same. Figure out which ones go where. I wonder. So here's two ball joints, like lower ball joints. They're huge, but I'm probably not going to need to use them. So, because I have a new lower control arm in this box here, which actually, get it up here. So these two ball joints I have, probably not going to use them. We'll be using this control arm here. This has this. Make sure to keep that. Very important. Don't lose those. I lost it in the other box. Oh good, it's actually on the table. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't lose it, but I ended up taking a different one from that ball joint. I'll probably put that Zerx fitting in the bottom. As you see down at the bottom there, it needs a Zerx fitting. If you don't know what a Zerx fitting is, it is this little guy here. I don't know if you can see it really good, but let's see here. Yeah. So this is what we're going to be putting on. See, I stole the little cotter pin out of that one. But, okay. These are the bolts for the control arm. I think this is for just this side to put back in this hole. This hole back in. So there and that. This was to go in on the other side. Oop, what was that? Isn't that? There. Bag. So X. There's nothing in there. Alright, so this here, these are the pitman arm stuff. That's the pitman arm stuff. Now, when I was looking, all this stuff looked relatively good, but I still may replace it just because. Although it is all pretty good still. It all looks good, but I'll inspect it one more time. All right. see if these are exactly the same or if they are different in any way. I bet you one thread's one way, one thread's the other way, and that is the difference in them. Other than that, they are exactly the same. Alright. So, there we go. That side, this side. This has been installed. Alright. Let me throw this away too. Alright. So, well, heater's getting feeling good. These parts are going back. Let's see if we need to add some fuel. Ooh, that's a warm door. That's a warm door. It looks like I do need to add a little bit of wood. Add one more piece here. There we go. Ha! Did it with the foot. Classic. Okay. Alright, so heat's still rolling. Let's get to this tie rod on. Let's get these out. All right, so here's the old tie rod end, inner and outer. You see, this one was the outer, and you can see it has, you know, some holes in it. It's not 100%. This one looks like it was relatively new, like it was replaced recently, but I'm still replacing it anyways. And here's the new hardware. So I gotta make it match up to that size, measure it to where it fits, tighten them up, lock it down, see how it is. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, so now we have this figured out. All right, so I have the outer tie rod end, which part number is the ES2836, and then the inner tie rod number, which is ES2837, is the inner and outer. So now what I'm going to be doing is taking my tape measure here and measuring from the center of this to the center of this one. And how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to take a scribe and scribe in the middle of this and scribe in the middle of that, and hopefully it's close enough to work. So we'll figure it out. So let's get to it. So let's go ahead and start off by scribing a spot on here. So I'll grab something to scribe that with. Okay, so we'll take this, find the center line of it, put it up there. Pretty close. Okay, so now I'll measure that scribe to that one. And I'm at 16 and 7/16, looks like. 7/16, no, 6/16. Yeah, 16 and 6/16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so we're at 16, 16 and 6/16. 16 and 6/16. All right. Have the wrenches. I'm not sure if you're 13 or 14 mil. Looks like a 13 mil. All right, so we got two 13s. Here, and we are at 16 and 6/16. Sweet. So now I should be able to just go in there, bolt this in, and everything should be good. Okay. Lower, upper, good. And in these bags there was cotter pins. Okay, good. All right. All right. Let's go install it. So, down in here, should not in here, but I have this part, which remember which way it goes, like that. Okay, so you unscrew that. So that's this side done. That was all we needed to do on this side. So now let's go to the other side, and we can put the tire back on this side and go to the other side. And yeah, let's get to it.